There we go. Yeah.
Hi.
Oh, this is good. All right. So we'll start then. And so in terms of Ohun, we said that we were going to come back with a brand new look, and this wasn't the look we were expecting to come back with. But nevertheless, you still look beautiful. You're all gorgeous, and you know, we'll still continue and keep these chats going while we are all in quarantine. Keely, I think we should go to you first because, you know, we had a quarantine birthday, so.
Oh my God, yeah, quarantine birthday.
Quarantine birthday. Yeah, I'm enjoying being at home so far. I don't know how long that so far will last, but I'm okay. Birthday, I just went for my 1 hour worth of exercise to the forest. Had a little bit of food, played some tunes on the speaker, was with my partner, kind of just had a little chit chat, hand in hand, and then walked back to the car, and we're like, oh, should we go back to the house? Yeah, of course we should go back to the house. Went back to the house, yeah, and then all of a sudden a friend turned up at my door. So then, yeah, so then we had some drinks, had some food, yeah, and then we were up to like 3 in the morning. So that was my birthday. But generally, I'm enjoying being at home. I'm enjoying, like, you know, getting my cook on, kind of like reading the book that, you know, I've always wanted to read. I was even doing some colouring in the other day. Like, can you believe that? Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Oh, that was a nice little drop seat there, Kai.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm just trying to fix my brain because I'm just like, it's a mess.
So, Kai, how have you been? We haven't spoke for a while, so how's it been with you? How have you found it?
It's been okay. My work has been closed since it's been like 2 weeks now since my work's been closed. So actually today is the day that I was supposed to go back to work. Obviously nobody's going back to work. So I've just been home for about 2 weeks. And I'm really doing all right. I've just been working on some music, as you can see in the background. Got my little mic and stuff set up here. So I've been working on some music, just watching some movies. I'm just trying to take it easy, really, because I think there's like a lot of pressure, especially for people that are like creatives, to like create more while we're at home on quarantine. But it's like at the same time, you know, this is a weird and difficult time for a lot of people. So I'm just taking it easy, really. I'm not trying to put like loads of pressure on myself to do anything.
Kai, how do you feel like being so far away from, I know Liverpool's home now, but you know, you're so far away from like your family and, you know, your loved ones. It must be slightly different to you, because even though we're all in our own little bubble, you're in like a whole different country.
Yeah, like at first I was really kind of freaking out about it because obviously my parents are so far away, and like my brother just moved to Japan yesterday.
Wow.
Like went all the way from New York to Japan on the last flight from Canada to Japan because that's where his girlfriend lives, and we've got dual citizenship. So my brother has lived there before. So he moved yesterday, and so it's all just been a wild, crazy thing. Like I do, you know, worry about my family and stuff, but like hopefully they'll be okay. My mom is classed as an essential worker because she's a social worker, so it's definitely a little bit more stressful for her. But I think I'm okay. Honestly, I just try to not like worry about it too much because I know there's not a lot that I can do.
What?
Oh my God, can no one see Sadie?
Oh my God, look at Sadie.
No,
Sadie.
no, I can't see it.
I can see everybody on the screen.
Oh, okay. I've only. How do you get everybody on the screen? Because I don't have everyone.
That's why my eyes go everywhere, because I'm looking at like 7 people. All I
I'm just cooking. Mine only gets 4 people per screen.
What, I know.
Malika now.
Yeah, right. So
You can all go on the one screen now.
you can
right. If you swipe to the left or the right on your iPhone or whatever, I'm sure you can get everybody.
Yeah, like a little grid. But I think sometimes on phones it'll only show you 5 people. The 6th person always drops off.
Oh, yeah. I can only see 3 of yours.
Yeah, I can only see, it's between 2 screens. I've got 4 people on one screen, and then the other people on the other screen.
You mute your chopping because
Yeah.
all I it's
What did you say?
mute your chopping, love.
Oh, Sadie, I have missed you.
Sadie, you would just come on the video chopping up some food.
Machete. Oh, getting your cook on.
Hilarious.
The man can get her. She's dancing like a stripper.
Oh my god.
Okay,
I can't see Sadie.
Sadie, tell us, give us just a quick kind of summary of what it's been like for you, because I know that you're homeschooling, so tell us how it's been.
I've had an absolute ball. I've redecorated my hall. I'm going to show you all my mirror in a minute. It's amazing. I'm currently on an inset week and teacher training for the foreseeable because this homeschooling ain't for me. So
What are you eating?
I'm just tasting my curry. Sorry, I'm just doing dinner. Oh, it's been intense, but I've had the ball. But I've redecorated. I'm living my life. It's an absolute. Anybody that's complaining, saying it's horrible staying in, is a ball. I've had a ball. Ball lie. Amazing.
You guys
Oh,
have period
oh
now
my god.
tomorrow.
Oh, well done, well done.
That's good, isn't it? And then Food Fridays, we have a cooking lesson.
Oh, lovely.
Oh, that's cute.
And then this is if the good, we get an extra half an hour, but I just don't listen to that. It's basically just all a lie. It's just made me feel better by doing it. Because I've done none of it.
Oh, brilliant. Well done,
This is what-
Sadie.
This is what I've done. So I've painted this whole wall. House fits my mirror.
Sadie, you know we're recording.
Oh. I thought you were not going to tell me.
Yeah, well, everyone else knew. Just before you continue, it's okay, you're fine to do it, but just if you want to just,
I've also, I'm going to show you what else I've done outside. I'm going to enter into my front garden. Lawn mowed. Oh yeah, got time.
Oh, lovely.
Hold on. Are we video recording?
yeah, it's all recording, Sadie. What have you been up to? Are you off work? Are you working from home?
No, I'm not working from home because I'm on reception, aren't I? But the dealership only closed on Wednesday.
Oh, did
So
it?
I was working still on Wednesday, yeah. And then half of the day we said everyone go home.
What was it like with people coming in for like still getting service?
There were still people coming in, like loads of people. It was mad. Like, people bringing the car in for services and stuff. It was still so many people coming in. So it made sense like to close.
Yeah, it must have been difficult. And also you've got some good news as well to share, haven't you?
Well, I'm not gonna have. Well, I'm gonna be a sister.
Oh,
Nice.
And it's a little boy, so I'm gonna have a little brother. I'm so amazing.
Oh.
I wanted to be a boy so bad.
oh,
That's so cute.
I was like, if it's a girl, I'll still be happy, but deep down, I was thinking, please be a boy.
Oh.
I just want to dress them.
oh, well, congratulations to everybody.
You know, my dad and Gina are made up. So excited.
And have
And
you
then
got
the other day, I got sick.
Have you got Corona?
Not Corona.
Okay. I mean, sick and Corona go hand in
I
hand.
hadn't really had like coffee and stuff. It's more like just been like
You've been coughing. You best get
Does anybody remember about 2 months ago when Sadie came back from that exhibition in China or somewhere?
Oh my god, stop, because we were at your house and it was the hand sanitizer every 5 seconds.
Yeah, I was saying, yeah, that's what I mean. Hand cleanliness. So I've been on it some time. I definitely.
I mean, Sadie, you definitely don't have corona, so
I'm gonna have
you're
to
all right.
really stop because it's so loud.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I'm on the go. I can't stop. But I will now.
But like if you can, just for like 10-15 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. You've got me for 10 minutes. I'm going to sit down.
Yeah, I've just been really busy because we're still classed as frontline workers, so there's been absolutely no disruption to my work really. Been cracking on as usual. It's been hectic, to say the least. It's been a lot, I know.
Has your
But
job
we've had on.
changed a little bit, Malika, to adapt to the...
We've had loads of different adaptations. So like I'm working differently to how I usually work. I usually work to a certain locality, but at the moment I'm just doing like Liverpool in general. A lot of our team has been expanded to go and work in hospitals or to go and work in different areas. Or we're being called on actually wherever there's work. Wherever we need it, we have to go where we need it at the moment. So yay! Go Malika!
Oh, God.
I know.
Because this week's just been overwhelming. But it's definitely an eye-opener to how vulnerable people are,
Yeah.
and how much people rely on social services, how important the work is that like any carer or nursing homes and any community centres and day centres as well to support their families. So anyone in like the social care settings, it's just shown how much of an impact they have in everyone's life, really. I think it's taken for granted, isn't it? That like, oh, you can just go to a day centre, you can go to this after school club, this community centre, but then it's been removed. Everyone's realised the like crap.
Yeah.
I know.
But it's been working well, I suppose. The new system we've got in place, because we're working a lot more sporadically at the moment, but the systems we've put in place are working well so far. So far so good. We've had no major casualties or nothing like that. Quite good.
I live by myself, but my boyfriend came from Manchester to stay with me since Monday.
Okay.
So he's been here like for, that second week. So the whole first week I was just by myself. And to be honest, I'm fine by myself. I'm quite like an introverted person, even though like I can have a very extroverted personality and I have a lot to say a lot of the time. I am like perfectly fine by myself. I have not really been struggling very much. But I have been trying to work out every day. Today I'm taking a rest day, but every other day I've been working out. Just doing like YouTube, workout videos, little Zumba here and there. So yeah, that's what I've been doing really. But I've been chillaxing. I've been relaxing, feeling good.
Good.
And kind of like just maintaining a good immune system. Like obviously that sounds so practical, but I've been like trying to do that. I've even juiced about, because I'm in London, I juiced a batch of juices to send all the way to Liverpool just so that I know my mum's having certain like vitamins and like stuff like that. So I done like a whole batch of juices like like to build your immune system, and then I shipped them off to her. So I've been doing that, building your immune system. But I've been taking some supplements. I've been doing like yourself, Kai. I've been doing some like garden workouts or just a little bit of yoga, with like people online, like we do it all together. I've just been doing that and making sure I get my 1 hour of fresh air a day. Sometimes it goes into 2 hours.
You never put a time restraint on, did they?
Well, apparently I was watching today and they were saying it's recommended in busy cities to do 1 hour because it can become a little bit too congested.
On the news today that we're probably not gonna be off of like limitations until June.
I know.
So that's a long time.
Yeah. Today they were saying that they're going to obviously review it on Monday the 13th, but then they may continue the lockdown, or they may just like relax the lockdown a little bit, but we could be on this, as Kai said, till June, even September.
I mean, the first I heard about it anyway, I automatically was told till 3 months. So I've prepared for 3 months since lockdown. I think that I've always prepared for 3 months like this, I'm living like this, because I live by myself as well. So I had that question of, should I go to my mum's and like quarantine there, or should I go and do it with me now, stay on my own, but quite love my own company, so I've stayed on my own. But I was always expecting 3 months because 3 weeks just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And I think
China, well, obviously, I work with China a lot with like in work, and obviously they got it first, and they got it in the middle of January, and only now they're starting to get back to normal, and that's what 2.5 months.
Yeah.
But even still, they're still not all back. Like basically, they had Chinese New Year, so they all just got literally as soon as that first spread got put in. It took us about 2 weeks to go into lockdown, and even still, it's quite relaxed. You know what I mean? We can still go for a piece of exercise. We can still go to the shop. In China, it was no, you're staying inside and you can literally only go out to go to the supermarket. No exercise, tough luck, you're stuck in your flat. So China were proper on it, and they got locked down for 2.5 months. And even now, they'll have like people coming back to, like, obviously I work with the factories, and they've got like people coming back. So they can travel for 3, 4, 5 days to get back to their home village or their hometown. And when they come back, they've still got to then quarantine for another 2 weeks before they can start work again, because they don't know whether they've then got the things. So it's actually a
that is the
massive impact.
difference within saving lives, isn't it? You know, that's what needs to happen. And with me, I live alone, and it's been fine. I've been social distancing for some time. I really have, and I have been like not going anywhere unnecessary for more than, I'd say, about 3.5 weeks, I'd say.
I think this is
Because people are taking guidance seriously. It's just not slowing down as it should be if people was listening to what the guidance was. And so I feel like it's getting a bit more real now. Like, people I personally know have got it allegedly. They told me they've had confirmed COVID-19 from the hospital.
Oh,
I think it's
really?
yeah. So I think
it's like, then what you know then is always, because this is the thing I was thinking. People, they're saying there's 17,000, probably more now. Yesterday was 17,000 confirmed cases in the UK. And then
There's well more than that.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, just say for those we know they're confirmed, they've been to hospital to get their confirmation. Are they in hospital now, or have they been like, you've been confirmed but you're well enough to go home? Where are those 17,000 people?
So the person that I'm talking about was sick for some while, but just done the normal thing, isolated themselves and thought, let's see what it is. The 7th or 8th day, he become really ill, and went to hospital. He was in hospital. It got confirmed that he's got the COVID-19, but he's also got something going on with his kidneys, which he wasn't aware of.
Okay.
But he's now been at home with his confirmed COVID-19 to self-isolate completely.
Okay.
I haven't further, but I know that he's being sent home.
Well, that's the kind of stuff that you don't know, because like when I'm looking at these figures, I'm like, what? It doesn't really kind of give an understanding of what is happening. Where are those 17,000 people?
Didn't test my dad until he had the symptoms for after 7 days, but he definitely had it because he caught it off his girlfriend who works in a hospital, and she got confirmed with it. So he definitely had it. But when he's phoned 111, they've said, unless you can't breathe and you need hospital assistance, we're not going to test you.
Well, I think it's just so busy at the hospital and stuff. They don't really have, like, you know, the capacity to help every single person. If someone's got mild symptoms, they don't need to go to hospital, you know what I mean? Because you're infecting more people, and how are you getting there? By taking public transportation, or like, what are you doing, you know what I mean? Even if you get into a cab, it's still like not okay.
And I feel like because we put a name to it now, people are getting a lot more scared than what they normally would if they just got a flu. It's because it's like the coronavirus. People are like, whereas if someone says, "Oh, I've got the flu," we're not going to be like,
What medics have said, this is not the flu.
I was about to say, I think it's honestly, it's gotten so much worse now.
I've come into contact with, like, doing some community work that I do, and then also professional work that I've been doing. Fear is playing a huge part. So some people with a cough is not uncommon for them, and now becoming suspicious of their regular cough. And then we've got people, because we are getting these figures that maybe most of the population do have it, but with mild symptoms. Because if you look at the likes of Idris Elba, who's got it, but like looking at it on a video, you couldn't tell. And then looking at the likes of Boris Johnson, who had it, but you can't physically see an illness, if that makes sense. We're all questioning now, like, have we got it with mild symptoms? So those people I've worked in the community and professionally now, who've got maybe a tight chest or a cough, and now really gearing themselves up and panicking, thinking, if I got it and we can't be tested, so they don't it's very uncertain for everybody. It's just a hard time, isn't it? I think what I've been just trying to encourage everyone is just to stay positive and keep your mind healthy. And if you suspect or you're really fearful of anything, just that isolate just until you feel a bit more confident that you're not gonna infect anybody else or get a bit further guidance from them.
I started reading for the first time and I love it.
Okay, Hannah.
No, all my mates are like, you don't read them, but I literally love it. Like, I started a book. It's called this is it. Couple Next Door. I've just never ever had the time for reading, and people always say like it calms you down and stuff, but I've just always thought nah. But I've tried and I really love it, and I'm like addicted to the book. Like, I can't put it down.
Oh, you know, I'm happy to hear that, Keeliana.
I know, I'm like that. Denise was like that. Go girl. There's your brand queen, Hannah.
I love it.
Good now.
And just feel so relaxed when I do it. When I read.
Good.
Anyone else?
I find, you know, not watching news that like me, because when the news is on, I feel like the news just like instills so much fear into me.
Yeah, it really does though.
It's like and also presenting as facts over and over and over and over again in just different formats. So I feel like it's almost been drummed into you like 5 times, like the same.
Yeah.
Thing.
Especially with the news now, it's like the same thing over and over again. It's like you've got the news bulletin and then it plays for like 3 hours straight.
Yeah.
So I've only been making it a point to like check the news once a day, maybe at like 8 o'clock at night, check the news, and then like be done with it. I've been doing some meditation. I follow a couple people, like my friends that are yoga teachers and stuff, that have been putting up their own kind of like breathing exercises and stuff that have been good. You know, even if it's 5 minutes or 10 minutes, I think it's still like a good thing to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been doing a bit of meditation as well, and just not even meditation like to anything, just like sitting still and just listening to your own thoughts and just taking that moment to pause and breathe, being so conscious of your breath. I feel like that's a good one to keep you calmed and balanced, I find.
Yeah,
and getting all your shit done in your house, like, you know, cupboards out that need to be done. I find that, like, you know, calms you. Once you've done it, it's like a sense of pride. It's like, I did that.
Yeah, definitely.
And Malika, what do you do then? Like, obviously you're at work all day. How do you switch off?
To be honest, in this circumstance, it's been difficult to switch off. I can usually just, when I get home, I'm like, right, box that away now. I've been working a little bit later than I should because I'm working from home, so it's easier to do that. But when I am getting time, spring cleaning has been my thing, and walking. I live not far from Princes Park, so I've been going for a walk around Princes Park once a day just to make sure that like I'm out on my own, like phone in my pocket. I'm not even like scrolling. I'm also staying away from too much media and news outlets, because my cousin made a point today and said he feels like the news hasn't told us what the weather is for ages. He feels like it's like good evening coronavirus.
Yeah.
So I've been making a point to just stay away from that myself. I get updates at work anyway, and feel like obviously it's gonna like the situation before it gets better, so I don't really need to watch it grow. I just need to like focus, keep me positive mental health really. So walking and cleaning. We pour carpets in because I'm hoovering them.
And we've only got a couple of minutes. Is everyone fully stocked up, or do they wish they had picked up that item? What do they feel they're missing out on?
I mean, just ice cream.
I've been buying like loads of stuff on Amazon, like random stuff every day. Highlighters, notepads, books, everything. I'm like obsessed with Amazon.
Yeah. So like, I am overstocked. I've just got in what I usually have in because we can still go out. But for me, the danger is like looking online. I can't cope. I want to buy furniture now to put up in the house. And Summers is 50% off.
Wayfair has 50% off.
Oh,
Did someone say and Summers is 50% off?
I
mean, it could be, but Wayfair, website, they got like a massive sale.
I think it'll definitely be baby making season for sure.
Oh my god, I was thinking of pregnant, Keely. I was literally thinking how many people are gonna be pregnant, like popping out babies in 9 months.
There's gonna be loads of Christmas babies.
I know.
Honestly.
I know. I bought a book though. That's the only thing that's making me feel bad is that I'm tapping card stuff now online. I'm buying stuff I wouldn't usually buy. So I bought a book off one of my friends, written a book. I thought I'd read, but I'm just trying to not waste money because this is an opportunity to save. Should be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should be. Black my own nails for the first time ever.
Hey.
Oh, well done. Keely, I didn't notice
Get-
your
I have to
nails.
try and get these off.
I was gonna
Oh.
say, like,
Look, I look at
I'm
blank canvas,
Philip.
no eyelashes.
I'm
The gas. Look for the gas.
okay, I did.
Hannah, you better just order some strip lashes, girl.
I know.
And
Can you imagine, like, give us another 4 weeks and no one's gonna want to come on? I'm
You
like,
know what
oh,
I was saying to Ovi, I feel sorry for some of those, some of the girls that are obviously get fake tans, do the lashes, do the hair.
Oh my god, don't.
They're like super high maintenance. I said, I feel sorry. I said, they might not even have a man at the end of this lockdown because they'll see the real them.
The tea, Keely, the tea.
no, seriously, I feel sorry for anyone with blonde hair. Imagine that.
They're rude.
And look,
Look at
we're
you.
all brunettes, aren't we?
They'll be taking their daily trip to Home Bargains to get that purple shampoo.
It's not gonna help anyone. No, I'm talking about like the blonde, like your roots.
Oh. Oh no, there's just no helping people like that, I guess, in this day and age.
Yeah, my
Oh.
aunt's house. Can't cope.
I know. What are we gonna do? What are
Well,
we
you
gonna
know
do?
what? It's just to add, we've become so reliant upon like outlets and like going to places to achieve something, you know, and you could, when you like have a moment of pause, you realize that no, actually I can do this. I can
Yeah.
do my eyebrows, I can do my lashes, I can do my nails, you know.
I'll be waiting to see the little acrylic tutorial that you're putting out, Keely, then.
And no, it won't be a critic tutorial, it'll be removed.
I know, Keely, I'm so jealous of your acrylics right now.
Less than a minute